This is a very touching story as well. Mississippi deputy sheriffs in an incident where two black men accused them of physical, sexual assault, and a shooting have been fired or resigned. So the deputies ended up getting pretty much fired, and it's a lot of deputies. The two guys, Michael Corey Jenkins and his friend Eddie Terrell Parker, claim Rankin County Sheriff's deputies forcefully entered the home without a warrant. All right. The two guys say that the deputies subjected them to beatings, sexual assault, you know what I mean? Using a toy. Uh Repeated taser shocks. They were sitting up there. Y'all are here. Repeated taser shocks. They poured milk over them and shot one in the mouth. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, they ended up shooting one of them in the mouth. Crazy, man. But we're gonna sit up there, man, and tap in with TikTok and you know what I mean, see what they had to say over there.
Wait, let me get this straight. So for the crime of dating a white girl in Mississippi, 6 cops without a warrant broke into Michael Jenkins' home, detained him and his roommate, beat them within an inch of their life, waterboarded them, pelted them with eggs, raped them with sex toys, and then tased them, and then finally shot one in the mouth. Wait, hold on. I didn't even get that right. Before they shot Michael Jenkins in the mouth and then claimed that he had a gun while he was handcuffed, they actually took turns using each other's tasers to see which one was stronger. Like that, all that in under 2 hours, and all the cops still have their jobs. The racist douchebag running that hick squad of a police unit, by the way, is named Brian Bailey, and he's actually currently under litigation right now for a wrongful death lawsuit in 2019, so all this shit is not new to him.
Shabazz is also urging Attorney General Lynn Fitch to prosecute the officers involved.
You don't have much of a choice but to prosecute Elwood, McAlpin, Dedman, and these 6 officers.
The Department of Public Safety has its own investigation of the allegations. That probe remains open. So is a separate investigation by the U.S. Department of Justice.
I want you to really think about how fucked up our justice system is right now. So 6 police officers turned off their body cams to torture 2 men that were handcuffed. One guy got shot clean in the mouth from cheek to cheek, and nothing's going to happen to these 6 officers. Like, not a damn thing. Like, it's up to the DA to figure out if they want to press charges, and she'll be like, meh, I like these guys, fuck it. And the only thing you can do is sue. Of which you and I cover the bill for that. Like, these guys still keep their jobs. This guy, Hunter Elward, has actually been called a serial killer on.
Sad, man. Hunter has actually been called a serial killer. Crazy. And you guys can go look that up. All right. So be sure to go look up that information, man, so you guys can see it for yourself. But, the guy has definitely had his hands, in other different, murders. But that's a whole nother story. But here's the two guys, man. We got Eddie, Parker, that's on the left. We got Michael Corey Jenkins, on the right. And that's them as they were sitting in the lawyer's office, and things of that nature, man. Just a really crazy, touching story, man. Very crazy, touching story, man. One of them things I just can't believe it. Set up there, man, and tortured these guys. They were taking turns with their shockers, man, with their tasers, trying to see which one was more powerful. And you know what I mean? Just like, what the fuck? This is just the most weirdest shit. Shut off their body cams, you know what I mean? And sat up there and tortured these men all because, these guys have been sitting up there, man, in some white pussy. You know what I mean? Been sitting up there they're having some fun and some white pussy, man. I just got to keep it real. You know what I mean? Some y'all might think I'm a little bit too much. You know what I mean? I'm a little bit, I might go a little bit too far, man, with the words, but I just got to keep it real. That's just the truth. You know what I mean? Guys is sitting up there upset because these black guys, having their way in some white pussy. You know what I mean? And I don't even think it was both of them. I think it was just one of them, but they just sat up there and, came in and took it out on these guys. Man, this is not going to stop, black men from, being in some white pussy. And it's not going to stop a white woman, from wanting some black penis. I just got to keep it real. White women like black guys. They just love them. I just got to keep it real. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to, stay too long on this particular topic, man. I'm challenging you guys out there, man, to do more research on this. But the good thing is that those officers have definitely been removed, and pretty much fired, and at this point, man, we just gonna wait and wait everything out and, see how everything goes. And it's just it's just some crazy shit, man. Just more crazy shit, that's going on in the damn media, man. But I got to move on to just something that's just more, it's more relaxing, I guess. You know what I mean? But prayers to those guys and their families, and I'm glad that those guys have their life. You know what I mean? That's the most important thing right now. Will they be getting some money out this situation? Hell yes. Is it about money? Absolutely not. These guys are still going to be traumatized, man. This is going to follow them for the rest of their lives. You know what I mean? Probably never thought that this would even happen to them. You know what I mean? Sad, man. Just extremely sad.